Dust settles on this empty road. Wind carries what I used to know. Boots on gravel, hard like stone, walking through what once was home. I remember when these streets were alive, kids playing ball, folks getting by. Now the windows stare with hollow eyes, and the silence cuts through all my lies. Been carrying weight I can't describe. Every step feels like I'm barely alive. This place holds everything I lost inside, but I keep walking, nowhere left to hide. Can't fill the void where love used to be. Can't shake the feeling that's haunting me. I'm stuck in this ghost town blues. Every corner reminds me what I can't lose. Empty buildings, empty souls, searching for what makes me whole. Ghost town blues, they're calling my name. Nothing left but heartache and pain. Ghost town blues won't let me go. In this place where nothing grows. Used to have someone who understood, made this broken heart feel something good. Now I'm talking to the wind like I should. Tell somebody how I wish I could. Take back every word I never said. Fix the damage in my stubborn head. But the past keeps pulling like a thread. I'm tangled up in all this dread. Can't fill the void where love used to be. Can't shake the feeling that's hard. Stuck in this ghost town blues. Every corner reminds me what I can't lose. Empty buildings, empty souls, searching for what makes me whole. Ghost town blues, they're calling my name. Nothing left but heartache and pain. Ghost town blues, you won't let me go. In the ceiling of post where a chain drove. Maybe I'm the ghost walking these streets. Maybe I'm the one who can't complete the picture that was torn apart when I let go of my beating heart. But I keep moving through the pain, even when it feels like acid rain. 'Cause somewhere past this desert sand, I might just find where I can stand. I'm stuck in this ghost town blues. Every corner reminds me what I can't lose. Empty buildings, empty souls, searching for what makes me whole. Ghost town blues, they're calling my name. Nothing left but heartache and pain. Ghost town blues won't let me go. In this place where nothing grows. Dust settles on this empty road, but I keep walking with my load. Been riding these highways, dust in my veins. Mama said I'd never change, and she was riding her pain. Started from the bottom where the dirt meets the street. Now I'm spitting fire while my boots keep the beat. Every mile I travel, every road that I roam, ain't no GPS gonna guide me back home. These scars tell my story, these calloused hands know the price that you pay when you choose to let go. You can run from the past, but it follows you down. Can't escape what you are when you're bound to this ground. City tried to break me with its cold concrete lies, but the country in my blood wouldn't say goodbye. Now I'm mixing both worlds like whiskey and wine, spitting truth over beats while this banjo unwinds. Started as a dreamer, ended as a man. Learned to make my music with these weathered hands. Every chord progression tells you where I've been. Every rhyme I'm dropping shows a fight within. You can run from the past, but it follows you down. Can't escape what you are when you're bound to this ground. Hey, 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 yeah, nah, hey. Hey, oh, nah, nah, whoa, whoa. Hey, oh, hey, oh, whoa. stand at crossroads where the old meets the new, blending all my influences into something true. Got that country swagger with that urban flow, telling all your people what you need to know. See, the dust still settles, but it never stays clean. I'm living proof that nothing's ever what it seems. So when you hear my voice cut through the radio static, know I earned this sound. Ain't nothing automatic. You can run from the past, but it follows you down. Can't escape what you are when you're bound to this ground. Yeah, you're bound to this ground. Yeah, you're bound to this ground.
Rode away when I was 17, dust cloud in my way. Left behind the broken fences and my daddy's old mistakes. Thought I'd find a different person in the cities far away, but the man inside this mirror looks the same as yesterday. Why do I keep running from the place that made me whole? Why do I keep chasing when there's nowhere left to go? Every road I've traveled just keeps bringing me back home. Back home, back home, back home. Spent my 20s in the fast lane, thought I had it figured out. Traded dirt roads for the highways, filled my head with fear and doubt. But when the night gets cold and lonely, and the wind starts howling loud, I hear my mama's voice calling, cuts right through the crowd. Why do I keep running from the place that made me home? Why do I keep chasing when there's nowhere left to go? Every road I've traveled just keeps bringing me back home. Back home, back home, back home. Maybe strength ain't in believing, maybe peace ain't in the race, maybe home's been in my heart every mile, every place. Now I'm turning down that old road, see the porch light burning bright. All the ghosts I tried to outrun, they don't seem to haunt tonight. Guess the boy who left here searching had to learn the hardest way, that the roots run deeper than the miles you run away. Why do I keep running from the place that made me whole? Why do I keep chasing when there's nowhere left to go? Every road I've traveled just keeps bringing me back home. Back home, back home, back home. Back home, where I belong. Back home, where I belong. Dust on my boots, blood on my hands, hell in my chest, can't make no plans. Whiskey burns, but I still ain't clean. Know what I owe, know what I. Devil's dead, devil's dead, ain't paid it off yet. some things you can't forget. 9 years running from what I'd done. Can't outrun bullets, can't outrun the gun. Mama warned me about the price I'd pay. Still chose the wrong goddamn. Devil's dead, devil's dead. Ain't paid it off yet. Devil's dead, devil's dead. Some things you can't forget. Standing where it all went wrong. Been carrying this shit for far too long. Time to settle up, time to make it right. Face the music in the dead of. Devil's dead, devil's dead. Finally time to pay. Devil's dead, devil's dead. Can't run another day. What goes around comes back around. What you put out hunts you down. Devil's dead, devil's dead. Blood money in my hand. Devil's dead, devil's dead. Time to make my final stand. Been riding these dusty streets too long. Got fire burning in my chest. Ain't looking for no trouble now, but trouble keeps knocking, knocking. Yeah, trouble keeps knocking. Down this payback road I'm walking, boots keep stomping, no more talking. What goes around comes back around. Time to settle what's been lost and found. Payback road, payback road. That's where this story's going. You thought you had it all locked down, the king of your little hill. But kings fall harder than most folks. When the ground starts shaking, yeah, the ground starts shaking. Should've known better than to mess with mine. Should've drawn that line. Now it's too late, boy, time to pay the price. Down this payback road I'm walking, boots keep stomping, no more talking. What goes around comes back around. Time to settle what's been lost and found. Payback road, payback road. That's where this story's going. Every dog has his day. Every debt gets paid. You can run, but you can't hide from what you left behind. Ooh. Now you're begging like a dog in the rain, crying about how life ain't fair. But I remember when you laughed while others bled and suffered. Yeah, they bled and suffered. Down this payback road I walk, face on the ground, heart on my sleeve. Saw you cross that floor, made me believe. Dusty old bar, neon beer signs. Girl, like you could change my mind. Been riding solo since I can't remember when. Leather and denim, whiskey my only friend. But you walked in with fire in your eyes. Got me thinking maybe it's time to try. Spurs jangle as I make my way across this crowded honky-tonk today. Your laugh cuts through the smoky air, got me wondering if you even care. These dusty boots been walking alone. Now they're dancing to a different tone. You got me spinning like a record player. Girl, you might just be my lifesaver. Never been one for pretty words of charm, but you got me wrapped around your arm. Your smile's brighter than the desert sun, makes this cowboy wanna run straight to you. Forget the past, this feeling hit me way too fast. Your eyes tell stories I wanna hear. Draw me close, pull me near. These dusty boots been walking alone. Now they're dancing to a different tone. You got me spinning like a record player. Girl, you might just be my lifesaver. Never thought I'd be the type to get caught up in your hype, but here I stand, hand in hand, hoping you might understand. This rough around the edges, man, got a heart that yours to brand. Take these reins, take control, you already stole my soul. These dusty boots been walking alone and alone. Now they're dancing to a different tone. You got me spinning like a record player. Girl, you might just be my lifesaver. So what you say, we take a ride out where the stars and moon collide. These dusty boots and your high heels show you how a cowboy feels. Boots hit the pavement, feel the concrete crack. Sweat drips slow, sun burns my back. Callous hands grip steel, feel the weight. Every hammer swing seals my fate. Building bridges while they build their walls. Standing tall when the darkness calls. Dirt under nails, pride in my chest. Hard work pays when you give your best. Feel the burn, feel the strain. Through the hurt, through the pain. Dust and steel, that's all I need. Blood and sweat, plant the seed. Mind don't stop, won't retreat. Dust and steel make me complete. Feel the fire in my bones. Fire in my bones. Hey! Town knows my name from the work I claim. Every beam I've raised, every wage I've made. Supervisor said I'd never make the grade, but I proved him wrong with the strength I've grown. Lunch break stories about the weekend ride. Brothers beside me, we got nothing to hide. Simple pleasures when the whistle blows. Cold beer tastes better when the workday closes. Dust and steel, that's all I need. Blood and sweat, plant the seed. Grind don't stop, won't retreat. Dust and steel make me complete. Feel the fire in my bones. Granddad taught me how to swing a wrench. Daddy showed me how to dig a trench. Respect comes from what your hands create, not from the money sitting in your bank. This is my calling, this is my trade. Every structure built is how I'm paid. Dust and steel, that's all I need. Blood and sweat, plant the seed. Grind, don't stop, won't retreat. Dust and steel make me complete. Feel the fire in my bones. Days go and tools are creed. I built stuff unreal, know what I mean. Dust and steel running through my veins. I wanna get back and do what I wrote game. When the day is done and the tools are clean, I built something real, know what I mean. Dust and steel running through my veins. Tomorrow I'll be back to do it all again. Boots hitting pavement, thunder in my chest, steel in my holster, put your boy to the test. From the Badlands to the block, I've been riding this storm. Now it's time to collect what you owe. You thought I was just another face in the crowd, talking that trash when your voice got loud. But I've been counting every slight, every word you said wrong. Now the reckoning's here and it won't take long. Back when you had power, thought you owned this town, stepping on the little man, keeping us all down. But the wheel keeps turning and karma's a beast. Now I'm serving cold justice at your feast. You can run to your lawyers, hide behind your cash, but I got the receipts and I'm ready to clash. From the trailer park trenches to the corporate tower, boy, you're about to learn who holds the real power. I'm the storm you see, coming from miles away. Dust and thunder, gonna make you pay. What goes around comes back harder than before. I'm knocking at your door, settle the score. Dust and thunder rolling through your street. Just to serve cold, but the revenge is sweet. Pensaste que era fácil, que nunca volvería, pero aquí estoy parado, es mi día. El viento del desierto trae mi nombre y tu miedo se nota, ya no eres un hombre. Las mentiras que dijiste, las vidas que rompiste, ahora pagarás por todo lo que hiciste. The storm you see, coming from miles away. Dust and thunder, gonna make it pay. What goes around comes back harder than before. I'm knocking at your door, settle the score. Dust and thunder rolling through your street. Just to serve cold, but the revenge is sweet. Used to be the underdog, now I'm top of the chain. You created this monster, now dance with the pain. Every scar that you gave me made me stronger inside. Now there's nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Remember that night when you left me for dead? Thought you buried my dreams, but you raised hell instead. I clawed through the dirt with blood on my hands, built an empire rage from the shifting sands. Now your empire's crumbling, foundation's weak. Time to give back everything that you took from me. I ain't here for your money, don't want what you got, just want you to feel what forgotten feels like. I'm the storm you see, coming from miles away. Dust and thunder, and gonna make you pay. What goes around comes back harder than before. I'm knocking at your door, settle the score. Dust and thunder rolling through your street. Just to serve cold, but the revenge is sweet. The scales tip tonight, balance restored. You reap what you sow, that's my final word. Dust settles down, but thunder rolls on. Your reckoning's here and then I'll be gone. Been riding these back roads for way too long. Something's been burning inside me, something's wrong. My boots keep stomping, but my mind's on fire. Yeah, yeah. I got dust and thunder running through my veins. All this rage and pain driving me insane. Can't shake these feelings that won't leave me be. Dust and thunder, that's all I can see. Whoa. Started in a trailer park outside of town. Daddy left when I was 10, mama broke down. Now I'm 25 and I still feel that sting. Every rejection, every broken thing. They told me I'd never amount to much. Said my dreams were foolish, out of touch. I got dust and thunder running through my veins. All this rage and pain driving me insane. Can't shake these feelings that won't leave me be. Dust and thunder, that's all I can say. Been knocked down, but I keep getting up. Had enough, yeah, I've had enough. This fire in my chest won't quit. I'm done taking all this hit. I got dust and thunder running through my veins. All this rage and pain driving me insane. Can't shake these feelings that won't leave me be. Dust and thunder, that's all I can see. Dust and thunder, yeah, that's me. La 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 la. Been thinking about you lately, oh. Dusty boots and memories, maybe. Walking down these worn out lanes. Nothing ever really changes. Same old fence post, same old pain. But I keep coming back again. Take me back to where we started. Back to where we started. Take me back to where we started. Back to where we started now. Gravel crunching under tire tracks. Been gone too long, but now I'm back. These hills hold more than I could say. Every curve knows my real name. Fighting feelings I can't shake. Heart's been heavy for your sake. Take me back to where we started. Back to where we started. Take me back to where we started. Back to where we started now. Wind whispers what I already know. Some things you just can't let go. Roots run deeper than the road. Deeper than the road. Time can't wash away the pull. Pull her home when heart gets full. Back to you is where I'm bound. Where I'm bound. Some way just tear and roam, keep from grin and roam. Sunset painting memories red, all the things were never said. Still echo in this evening air, like you're standing right there. Been searching but the truth remains.